Howdy y'all, welcome to Al's Outdoors. A company in the past, Brinyte, has sent me a flashlight and it's awesome. I love that thing. I've never taken it off my gun. A while back they sent me another one. And you know me, I'm gonna test whatever they send me. So I've had it for a while. And something interesting happened while I was using it. We was reviewing a product that we needed to use at night and put up the blind, had to do a little hunting. It was only there about an hour, and I got a notification while I was using this flashlight. And watch this. Now the logo that you see in the top right corner, that's my cabin, and that was a coyote that just ran by. We've been seeing them pretty frequently on that camera. There's another one. And we decided that since we had to do a review, we'd just run out there and hunt for a little bit. But while we was hunting, something interesting happened. Keith, he saw one, and it was running so fast that you couldn't even hit record. And we got excited, and they started howling for a little bit, and of course we didn't get it on film. And then they started barking. That usually means you're busted. But that camera right there, when we was packing up the blind, it sent me a notification. I like that night vision we've been using, but we was still learning how to use it. We was pretty excited. A coyote there, and that's our plan. There's that camera again. It's pointed right at me. And right at the blind. We had a blind set up. But I had the Brinyte PT16 with me. We started to pack up that blind because we was busted. There it is on medium. Did you see anything? Because I got the notification. I didn't see anything. Here it is again. Did you see anything? I didn't either. So the next morning I was going to delete those photos, and this showed up. Right there in the center, on the bottom right a little bit, that's a coyote running away while we're folding up the blind. Alright, Brinyte PT16. I hope you can see that. This thing has so many features for just a flashlight. And I'm going to post a picture of the directions because they're so small it's hard for me to read. I've got a vision problem and a half. But I'll put that on the screen. You can screenshot it or pause it or whatever. But this front light here, I don't even need to really show you at nighttime, but if see there how it don't work? Now if I click that 3 times real fast, it'll blink, and then it works. You see that? And then it's got dimness settings on it. Now in that video you just saw, that clip, whoops, see it's still on, it's on dim. But there we go. Now that one you got to hold the button down for it to go off. But if you lock that button like it was, you use this button right here on the back. There's 2 buttons, a big one and a little one. You can use that one on and off. And this little one, you get in a fight, it's called turbo strobe. And I forget, like 2,000 lumens or something. I can feel the heat off of that right now, and it bothers my eyes in the daytime. You can still see that on my hand. But it strobes, you know, like you normally see on a flashlight, and then it changes. And boy, that thing messes with you. It's so daggum bright. And it's not really a negative, but if there was a negative, the only thing about this thing that would be a negative is too bright. There's no zoom, but you don't need it. It'll shine out to like 565 yards or something like that, it says, and I've tried her about 300-400 and it'll shine. but you use it up close and there's like a spot in the middle and a huge halo around it. This is a flashlight unlike any I've ever seen. Now it's lighter out here than the camera's showing because there's a motion light to my left, there's a motion light to my right, but this camera doesn't pick up light very well unless it's bright. It's got like a flood spot in the middle and a great big halo around it that just brightens everything up for a long ways. That's about 60 yards right there to the back corner of that. That's a little dimmer. That is the very dimmest setting. A little brighter, a little brighter, a little brighter, off. This turbo strobe, I've never been a fan of strobe. I wish you could see it in person. See how it kind of pulses fast and then slower? It is so bright it hurts my eyes in the daytime. I've dropped it several times, dropped it on the concrete once, knocked a little piece off the paint somewhere right there, just barely. I mean, it just barely knocked a little bit of paint off. And I dropped it pretty hard. They give you a lanyard, a couple O-rings, it's rechargeable. It's a C-type charger, it's underneath of there. It's waterproof tool, such and such, IP, I don't know what that is, but it's on that card there. But PT16 tactical flashlight from Brinyte. Remember that name, y'all, because these people are, I said it in my last flashlight video of theirs, they're going to make a name for themselves. And here we are, I don't know, a year or so later, they're making a name for themselves. There's a reason for that. Now, this flashlight costs a little more than just your typical flashlight, but it's right up there with the big names, and it's less than half the price. And I love it. I've loved every single thing they send me. If they send me something else, you know, they're not sponsoring me, they're not paying me to say this. Y'all know from my chainsaw video and stuff, it sucks, I'm gonna tell you. And I've got an update on a camera I'm going to tell you about here for too long, but there's a little bit of nighttime video on here, and it's not very long, but you get a chance, you want a kind of an all-around everything flashlight, this is it. This is absolutely it. I've run the battery dead twice and charged it up. Let me tell you what, it took a while. And I love it. I got nothing else more to say about it. I just absolutely love it. Y'all check them out. Thank you for coming to Al's Outdoors. We love you. Always share your fire.